Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. It is me, Desiree, and we are here today to speak about the old empties box. So these are all the things I finished up in July, so let's just talk about them. And of course there's something on my face. There's always like a hair on my face, a lint, something tickling me. Anyway, let's move on from that. First thing I finished up is the Ulta Beauty Pink Sorbet Exfoliating Body Scrub. I freaking loved this. I blew through it though. This one I finished up so fast. The scent is a scent that if I smelled this in the store, I would not have bought it. But I bought this online because Ulta wasn't doing in-store shopping at the time. And I went to the store to pick it up. They were doing curbside drop-off or pickup or whatever. And in the shower, this smells insane. It perfumes the whole shower. It's not as strong as it smells in the container, like straight from it when you're smelling it. But it's great. Oh, it's so good. Not only is the scent intoxicating, the scrub is very scrubby, almost harsh, but not too gentle. It's like the scrub I love. I want it to feel scrubby, but not to hurt me. And it needs to rinse off clean and not be too oily. This one also kind of foams up a little bit like a body wash. It leaves behind this silk. Oh my gosh, it will make your skin feel like silk. And not just because it's exfoliating really good, but because whatever's in your oils and stuff, it makes my skin feeling crazy good. And it doesn't clog up the razor. Like, it's not an oily residue that's left behind, but this is amazing. I used that up really, really quickly though. I have some other scrubs I want to use, but I would absolutely buy that again. It was incredible. The next thing is from Kiwi Botanicals. I absolutely love this brand. This is the rinse away, it's the nourishing body conditioner. It's something to use in the shower. It's like a nice thick cream to put on after you use body wash. Leave it on for a little bit, rinse it off. It makes your tub very slippery, so be careful if you get this. Make sure you're rinsing it off. It makes your skin feel really good. It smells insane. The almond scent on this is one of the best almonds I've ever smelled in my life. I bought the body wash. I bought the body conditioner. I bought the body lotion. They have a body butter I haven't bought yet because I'm still working on that lotion. Actually, probably have like one more use in there. This morning I had my finger in there like scraping it around. Anyway, the scent on this is incredible. This product I don't think is worth repurchasing for me. It was fun to use, but not a necessity. But dang, the scent is good. This is from Trader Joe's. It's the Nourish Shower and Bath Cleansing Oil. I flew through this. I want to say I used this in like 2 weeks. I know. So it's very, very similar to the L'Occitane shower almond oil that they have, where it feels like a cleansing oil. I mean, it says cleansing oil on there, but think of a cleansing oil that you use for your face, like to wash your makeup off, where it's oily, but the second it hits water, it's milky. That's how this was. It smells really, really good. It smells very similar to the L'Occitane one. I liked using this with my hands, not necessarily, I like smoothing it on my body with my hands and then going over with the loofah, because I wanted to get that oil experience. I found if I poured this into the loofah, it doesn't feel as oily. It kind of just feels like a regular body wash. Doesn't clog up your razor at all if you use this to shave with. Rinses very clean, and the scent was really good. I would buy this again in the future, but I used it way too quickly to buy it all the time. I have a No. 7 shave gel. I'm not sure if they still make this. It's the No. 7 Men shave gel. This was like a gel, but not a foaming gel. You know how normally shave gels, you squirt them out and they immediately start foaming? This stayed like a gel and like a clear jelly almost. And it was kind of hard to control because it didn't foam. It was kind of slippery and I would drop a lot of it out all the time. So it was nice to use, but I wouldn't buy this again in a million years. Not a necessity. The NYX Bear With Me Prime Set Refresh Spray. I loved this so much. I loved it as a primer spray, a refreshing spray. I used it as a setting spray just about every day until I used it up. I don't love the sprayer on this. I actually poured it out into this one. So this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus one. This has been empty for a very long time, but I pour other setting sprays into it because I love the spray on this. It's the best one I've ever used in my life. I love how small it is. It fits in my hand perfectly. The spray is so big and so, like, it's perfect mist. It's not too strong. It's not too soft. You can feel it hitting your face. It's a lot of surface area. I just love everything about this. So I poured this into this until I used it up. I poured another one in there yesterday. But I loved this. I love this a lot. I would absolutely buy this again. I have so many sprays to finish though and to use, and there's always a new one to try. But I loved everything about this and I would absolutely buy it again. I thought it was awesome. The Milani Make It Last setting spray. This is one that this is actually a repurchase. This is the second one I've ever had. Loved the first one a lot. Bought the second one, which was this one, and I probably had this for like a year. I just never wanted to use it because the sprayer is so awful on this. It's just so inconsistent. Big drops fall out. There's like one part that's like a stream, one part that's like a mist. I've never figured out why people like the mist on this so much, because Emily Noel, I think, someone that said she really likes the sprayer on these, that they're the best. But I found this to be really awful. Like, I didn't even like using it. This kind of reminds me of the MAC Fix Plus spray, where it kind of tones down a lot of powderiness. Really like the liquid in here, but hate the sprayer. Won't buy it just because of that. And you can't really take the lid off, because I thought about pouring this in my little bottle, but the lid is it's not like a screw off lid, unless it is, and it's just so tight. But I couldn't get this off to pour it out, so struggled to use this up. Good liquid, hate the sprayer. I was just looking at my eyebrows. I feel like I didn't fill them in enough. Anyway, I have a lotion here from Avino, the Daily Moisturizing Lotion. I actually kept this at work, used it every single day till I used it up on my hands. Because, you know, we're washing our hands a bajillion times a day. And at first I wasn't putting lotion on after I washed my hands, because I'm like, I'm just going to wash it off again in a little while. But then my hands, I mean, you know when you get those cracks on the tips of your fingers and on your knuckles and stuff because your hands are so dry? That's what was happening. So I had this just sitting in the other room for so long, because I don't really like this as a body lotion. I find it to be it's too much. But on the hands, it was insanely healing. I absolutely loved it. I use it every single time I washed my hands. I loved this a lot. I would purchase this again just specifically for hand washing. It was awesome. Really healing. I loved it. Two little minis in here. A couple little minis from Trader Joe's. I have the Warm Vanilla Body Butter. This came out of an advent calendar this past Christmas. I liked the formula a lot. Didn't really love the scent of this. It was a little musky. But I have the Coconut Body Butter as well. So this one I had since Christmas and never used it. And someone in the comments of another video told me I should try this. And I was like, oh my God, I have that mini. I should probably try that, use it up. And I don't know what I was thinking when I first tried this, because I remember trying this one time and thought the fragrance was crazy overwhelming. It gave me a headache and everything. And then I was like, fine, I'll just use it up. And I loved this so much, I bought the full size. The formula is insanely good. The scent of this is like, like you just want to lick it. It just, it's so like frosting. Not too coconutty, but still like a birthday cake frosting or something. Just so good. Not too strong either. I don't know what I was thinking. I bought the full size of that though. Loved it. I used up a mini of the Liquid Lash Extensions mascara from Thrive. I loved this mascara a lot, and I feel like the longer I have it, the better it gets. I don't usually love it at first try because it's really, really lengthening. But give it a little bit, give it a week or two, and it kind of gets a little bit of air in it, and it thickens like crazy. I love this mascara, and I do have one in a full size. I loved it a lot. It's a tubing mascara. Once you try a tubing mascara and you realize how easy they are to take off, you'll never want to go back to regular mascara again, because you really only need to rinse it off with water, and it's so good. But, you know, there's always a new one to try, but I really love that. I have a little mini from Drunk Elephant, the Virgin Marula Luxury Facial Oil. This came with a mini of the Sukari Baby Facial like mask that they have. I don't know if I still have that mask, do I? I don't know. But anyway, I finished up this oil. This is good. It's a really nice oil. Works, not too oily. It's fine. I wouldn't buy this in a million years in a full size, but it was good. It was fine. Whatever. I have this little tube from Peter Thomas Roth, the Water Drench Hyaluronic Cloud Cream. This is amazing, but I love cloud creams and water cream type moisturizers anyway. This seemed like it was never ending. Every single day I'd get this, and it looks empty, and I would go just to squeeze it just to see if anything else was in there, and one more would come out. And then every day another would come out. And it was awesome. A little goes a long way. It's super hydrating and really, really thin. I wouldn't go out of my way to buy this because I have like a billion little moisturizers like this to use, but this was really good. I liked it a lot. Another moisturizer, a little mini from Misha. This is the Time Revolution Night Repair Probio Ampule Cream. Whole long name there. Used this at night. Really liked it. Wouldn't go out of my way to buy this, but it was a nice night cream to use. You know, whatever. And then another little mini from Primera, the Black Seed Cold Brew Serum. I wanted this so badly when it came out, but they had this little sample as like a free gift with purchase or something on Sephora. So I ended up getting 2 of these. Used one. It's good, I guess. I don't know. It was a serum. I didn't really notice it do anything, but, you know, I like the brand. So there's always those brands that I like that even if they make like a bad product or something that didn't work for me, I still want to like say something good about it. I'm like, it was fine. It wasn't bad, but, you know, I still love the brand. But there's like, you kind of feel bad for not liking something. Anyway, that happens to number 7 all the time. There's always something from number 7 that I think is just awful, but I always feel bad saying that because I like the brand so much. But anyway, it was good. Just too small of a sample to really do a whole lot, or to notice anyway. I used up this little packet of shampoo conditioner from Chlorane. This was like literally a dime size amount was in here. Like it was not enough to even wash my hair one time. I did have to use a different shampoo mixed with it because it was barely anything. So I have no idea what this did. And I do not like the smell of mango in products. Mango, papaya, and like apricot. I find them to smell like BO and I hate it. And that one, I just didn't like the smell of it. I have a bunch of these. I bought a big old pack at TJ Maxx or Marshall's from Tony Moly, the Master Lab Intensive Brightening Vitamin C Mask. I really like it. I have a bunch to use, so I'll keep using it. I bought a Puffy Eye Attack eye gels from Soap and Glory. These are really good. I like the Puffy Eye Attack eye cream a lot. It actually really depuffs. I enjoy it quite a bit. These are fine to use. I wouldn't buy these again. I bought them because we were trying to meet a goal at work and I wanted to be part of the team. But yeah, it was fine. It was depuffing though, but just expensive for what it is. One of my favorite masks of all time from Wet n Wild, the Luminous Deep Hydrating Sheet Mask. They sell these. I've only found these at Dollar General. It's insanely hydrating. I have to use this at nighttime only because the amount of serum, the amount of hydration, it's never going to sink into your face enough to put makeup on top of it. I love this. I buy it regularly. Oh, I finally used this. This was from CosRx. It was like a snail serum mask or something like that. And I was so grossed out about using this, but then I bought a bunch of stuff from Benton, and Benton makes some snail stuff that's amazing. I finally just like got over it and tried it because I already had it. Why not try it and use it? Loved this a lot. Wouldn't go out of my way to buy it though, but yeah, I love this little character that CosRx uses. Like, I don't know, so cute. And then I have 2 of these snail hydrogel eye patches from Alicia Coy. I got these at CVS. I love under eye gels a lot, and these were really good. And then last but not least, a face mask from Look At Me, the Vegetable Bunny face mask. I thought this was going to have like a face on it, like a bunny's face on the sheet mask. It didn't, but it was fine. It was an okay mask. I think I got this in Ipsy, I want to assume. I don't know. But it was a fine mask. That's it. Those are all the empties. Thank you so much for joining me for this video. Let me know some things you finished up this month. I would love to know what they are. And I'll see you later in another one. Goodbye.